Thank you, everyone. My name is Gunnar Cuevas. I'm CEO and co-founder of Carl. We're based in New York City. Carl is a hedge fund platform and mobile application that allows investors to access investment options previously not available to them.
I'm really sorry, but I need again to tell you, you may start from the start, but do again the full screen before that.
The what?
You may make the full screen, and then we may start again.
Put it in show mode, sir.
It is. It is in show mode.
Try to make it probably, there is additionally.
If you're using multiple displays, then it will not show it. So just
let me try this. I know. So I think I know what's happening. Let me know. Do you guys see it now?
Yes.
All right. Sorry. Yeah. I have different screens and it popped out. So anyway, sorry about that. My name is Gunnar Cuevas. I'm CEO and co-founder of Carl. We're based in New York City. Carl is a hedge fund platform, a mobile application that allows investors to access investment options previously not available to them. Investors get access to performance-driven investment strategies with higher risk-adjusted returns than typical market options. Most investors, when searching to diversify and grow their investments, are faced with very few options outside stocks and bonds. Typical hedge fund investment minimums are between $500,000 and $1 million, and allocations are mostly reserved for institutions and high net worth individuals. Information about funds is not always accessible, and long lockup periods of 2 to 3 years become a trade-off between liquidity and investment returns. Our solution is an elegant and easy-to-use mobile application that delivers great value and disrupt current practices. By democratizing hedge fund investing, we can offer low minimums and no lockup periods. We use digital distribution, and the platform is always on. We deliver portfolio tools with detailed information about strategies, risk-reward scenarios, and real-time performance information to help investors make better investment decisions. Our investment strategies come from a curated list of quant hedge funds. The strategies have low market correlation, they're systematic, they're data-driven, and target superior returns. Our target market are 3 million Generation X and Generation Y accredited investors. They are tech-savvy consumers, and they decide over $400 billion in alternative investments. We will harness the power of digital marketing to reach a 4% market penetration. Our goal is to deliver great opportunities and uncorrelated risk-adjusted investment strategies from a selected number of high-performing quant hedge funds. We have two sources of revenue: a management fee based on the assets under management, and a performance fee applied to the net returns when the annual returns are about 5%. We will be profitable in about 15 months. Our expenses will flatten at $7 million per year with a headcount of 35 people. Carl delivers great efficiencies for both the supply and the demand side. We make it accessible to investors to have a quant hedge fund portfolio while providing a great user experience. Quant funds can reach retail investors and raise capital faster. We have developed over the past 20 months the technology infrastructure that drives our platform and services. We launched a full working beta on September 1st. We expect to have a full launch in the coming months. Thank you everybody for their time. Please, we look forward to meeting you soon, and we'll take your questions now.
Thank you. By the way, again on time. I really like that. Now we may proceed with questions. Who would like to be the first? Please be active. Or, for example, I can see that.
I'll ask a couple of questions. So, first of all, Carl, how do you get around generally, as someone who worked in a hedge fund before, there was a restriction on individuals who could invest in hedge funds?
Yeah, so it's an accredited investor-only platform. Yeah.
Okay, and second, are you able to demonstrate that the pool of hedge funds that you're picking actually demonstrates better returns net of fees than investing just in, you know, the S&P 500, for instance?
Yes, we are. We have developed a proprietary process on how we select hedge funds and how we partner with them. So far we launched this on September 1st. We have 12 funds ready to go. We have done due diligence on 62 different funds. We have a partnership with Aon for the operational due diligence, historical performance due diligence, as well as technology due diligence on these firms. We have interviewed about 400 different funds. So we are not a listing service. We're a performance-driven fund of funds. We're trying to bring to the users funds that otherwise you wouldn't be able to access. If you go directly to these managers, the typical minimum will probably be around $1 million.
Oh, no, okay.
We're trying to democratize access to this type of investment by using technology. We have developed over the last 20 months the infrastructure to basically become a broker of alternative assets. Our first product will be quant funds or hedge funds because of the liquidity they provide, and because it's easier to work with them because they're already very technology oriented.
Thank you.
I would like to ask, we have like a lot of judges who, for example, are here for the first time, but please do be active and ask the questions.
Can I ask a question, please?
Yes.
So it's basically two questions. First of all, I didn't hear anything mentioned regarding the custodian of yours and also the accessibility of international investors.
Right. So question number one, the answer is we have custody with two different banks, Bank of New York Mellon, and the other one is Interactive Brokers. And this is going to depend on the funds that you're invested in, as well as the prime broker used for the transaction. Question number two, this is accessible to any investor around the world. We can take any investor from anywhere. For US investors, they can do it. For US investors, it's 100% digital. So they can do all the KYC, AML, ACH, link the bank account, all of that directly from the mobile app. For a non-US investor, the onboarding is still offline.